Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I know it's been a while. But I got something to talk to y'all about. Gotta make me love better. Do it when you love better. Gotta make me love better. How's everybody doing? How's life? Is it good? This is like so weird. I haven't done like a sit down video in so long. But the last time y'all seen me, I was in Tulum, lit, living my best life. Grown woman body over here, okay? First drink of the day. Oh my God. You know, little did I know a few weeks later I would be getting pregnant. Y'all can't even see my belly right now. Let me see. This is she. But that's what we're here to talk about now. I'm going to give y'all a long overdue life update and pregnancy Q&A as a first time mom. I did ask on my Instagram story for questions to see like what people wanted to know. And I also went on ChatGPT and asked them for questions because on Instagram I think I got like 10 questions, but a lot of them were the same. So I have a very long list of questions and I'm gonna answer all of them for y'all, and I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty, okay? We're gonna start out basic. I'm gonna let y'all know how I found out I was pregnant, what made me take a test, how far along was I when I found out, all the tea, okay? So back in August, it was like the weekend of my best friend's birthday. I was like feeling weird. Like I didn't think I was pregnant. I thought my period was about to come on, but the cramps were a different type of cramping. But like I said, I'm like, okay, maybe my body just tripping. So I was cramping only on one side and it felt like a tugging. Like it just felt like something was pulling. So I'm like, that's a different, like I have never felt cramps like this. Along with my back hurting. My back never hurts before my cycle starts. My chest was like so swollen. It was just like, bleh. And I was having vivid dreams, y'all. When I was like early in my pregnancy, I would have the craziest dreams and I would wake up sweating, and I would just wake up in the middle of the night every single night at like 3 o'clock in the morning for like the first few weeks. But I didn't pay it no mind because of course I did not know that I was pregnant. I did know that there was a possibility that I would be pregnant, but I really didn't think I was. So I just took a test. I'll like insert that clip. I posted it on TikTok, but I didn't post it on Instagram or anything, so I'll insert the clip here and let y'all see. But period is 2 days late. I'm impatient. I want to take a test, so I'm gonna take it. I gotta whisper because my daddy in the next room is just sitting. I'm scared. I think it's going to be negative, honestly. So I'm really not that nervous because I just feel like it's gonna be negative. But if it's not negative, what the fuck? I'm scared. This is so crazy. I think we're supposed to wait like 3 minutes. I wanna look now. I'm gonna just let y'all look first. I took the test and I genuinely thought the test was gonna be negative. And then when I flipped it up and I saw the plus sign, I was like, I was just not expecting it. But it's like, you know what you was doing, girl. That answers another question that I was asked. Was this pregnancy planned? No. Yes and no. Not really. I did have baby fever really bad. And my godson was born July 22nd. And literally the week after he was born, this happened. But my boyfriend's brother also had a baby on the way at the time. His baby was born in October. But he said he wanted to have a baby too. And he blames it on, he thinks that we're pregnant because of me. But really, it went both ways. But yeah, my reaction was shocked. It definitely caught me off guard. But I'm happy because someone asked me how I felt initially, like when I first found out, and how I feel now. So when I first found out, I was very scared, but I was also happy because like I'm about to be a mom. Like that's exciting. That's something to be happy about. And it's not like I'm in a bad position. Like I'm at a perfect age to have a kid. I'm 25, so it was just like off guard. It caught me off guard, but also like I was super excited. But I was like going through the motions when I first found out. So like I did a bunch of crying. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I had some issues with my insurance. It was just so many things that were going on. But like now, I'm so excited. I'm so ready for my baby to get here. I cannot wait to love on her. I just cannot wait. But yeah, how I tell my family, my friends, my dad and my brothers, I made them a box telling them, because I didn't tell them like right away. I told them like a few days later. And then my mom, I told her the same night I took the test. But I wasn't planning on telling her the same night that I took the test. The only reason why I told her is because she came in here in my room trying to talk about something else. And I'm like, girl, I got something going on right now. I cannot listen to what you got to say. So I was just like, Mom, I gotta tell you something. And she was like, what? I was like, close your eyes. And then I gave her the pregnancy test. And she was like, you lying. I can't even put her video up here because she was in her nightgown. My mama don't play that. But she was like, you lying, you lying. And I was like, actually, no, I'm not lying. Like, I'm like, why would I lie? I'm laughing and crying. And when I told my daddy, I was laughing and crying too. Like, because I thought my daddy was going to be pissed. But really, he actually wasn't mad. I was actually surprised. But, yeah, that's the story of how I found out, how I felt, was it planned, just like my initial feelings. Next, we're going to talk about my first trimester experience. If you don't know, I'm currently 24 weeks and 3 days, I believe. 24 weeks and 3 days, so I'm in my second trimester. But let's talk about the first, okay? So, we can start with my symptoms. Early on, I didn't really have morning sickness, but I did go through a spell where I really couldn't eat. Like, I would be hungry, starving, but I couldn't eat. Like, I just could not eat. I didn't throw up or anything. I guess it could be morning sickness because I would get nauseous and stuff, but I just could not eat. And then my acid reflux has been terrible the entire time. My acid reflux was terrible before I even found out I was pregnant, but I didn't know that was the reason why I was having it. I never had issues with it before. A few things that I've learned that I cannot eat while I'm pregnant is spaghetti. Every time I eat spaghetti, I feel bad. Navy beans. My aunt, she always makes me navy beans, and I love them. Can't eat them. They make me feel terrible. You would pizza, I'm not gonna lie. Pizza, really, I'm not supposed to eat that either because it's the red sauce. It's really the red sauce. But I love pizza, so I can't go without pizza. So those are really like the top things that I can have. More symptoms that I had, I talked about the cramping and the back pain and my boobs. Y'all, when I was around like 6 weeks, I had terrible allergic reactions. And at this time, really nobody knew I was pregnant except for my boyfriend, my immediate family, and that's it. We hadn't even told his family yet. So I was having allergic reactions. I had to go to the hospital one time. And then the next day, we went to his brother's baby shower, and his family still didn't know. So I was feeling bad, and when I'm around them, I'm never like out the way. I'm always like around everybody. So I was in the room, like laying in the bed, and I felt terrible. And his daddy came in there, and he was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't feel good." And the next day, he ended up telling them, but they were like, "I should have known because I'd never be out the way." So that like threw them off. But yeah, that's pretty much the symptoms that I had my first trimester. Nothing crazy. Like when I tell y'all, people told me before I knew what I was having, people kept saying, you having a boy, because I wasn't sick. Like it was just so smooth sailing. If y'all don't know, I am having a girl, but my pregnancy been smooth, and I've been seeing people that are having boys that their pregnancy has been like working them child, like sick and just a bunch. So I don't really believe in that. Like the old wives' tales, I don't believe in, because when I did it, it was saying boy, but I'm having a girl clearly. Cravings, any cravings that I had early on or like now, my cravings really, they didn't change a lot. When I first started, I was obsessed with strawberries. Like I would eat a carton of strawberries a day. I love strawberries, don't get me wrong, but I haven't been eating them like that now. Now I really like sweet tea. I like I went through a phase like a couple weeks ago. I wanted sweet tea every single day, and now I drink it like sometimes, but I love it. I love some sweet tea. Oranges, I love an orange, y'all. I can eat like 3 oranges. I cut them up. I eat my oranges, not the little tangerines or the mandarin oranges, but like the big orange, like an actual orange. I eat those. And vanilla milkshakes. I love a vanilla milkshake. I went through a phase where I wanted a vanilla milkshake every single day, and now I get them like sometimes. I didn't have one yesterday, but I had one day before yesterday. So yeah. What was the hardest part of my first trimester? Not being able to have certain foods, like I said, like the spaghetti and stuff. And then not being able to feel my baby kick. If y'all have not been pregnant before, then you don't know about the anxiety. Like, early on, before you start feeling your baby move, it's like, is my baby okay? Are you okay? Am I doing anything wrong? It's like you never know. And doctor's appointments, you go to the doctor every 3 to 4 weeks early, like in your pregnancy. They don't do no ultrasounds at every appointment. I only had 2 ultrasounds at the doctor since I've been pregnant. And every other appointment, they just check and listen to the baby heartbeat. But it's like, in between that time, it's just like, oh my God, I hope my baby okay. I hope my baby okay. Other than that, yeah, it's been pretty cool. And then my back and my booty hurt. Like, it's not like hurt, it's just like sore. Like when I stand up, my tail is going to be on fire. Like, I don't know what she and her doing, but yeah. What surprised me most is basically how smooth my pregnancy has been. My boyfriend will say that I'm lying because he say I act like it's been bad, but compared to a lot of other things that I've seen other people experience, my pregnancy has been smooth in my opinion. Next we'll talk about my body, my emotions, how I'm feeling. It says, how has your pregnancy changed your body? I would say like the weight gain. I've only like gained a bunch of weight once in my life, and that was in college. But now I'm past that weight. So like I gained like, I'm not gonna say how much weight I gained, but anyways, I gained a bunch of weight my freshman year in college, and then I lost the weight, and I pretty much maintained the weight that I've been for the past couple years. And then when I got pregnant, I started showing really early. Like I'll insert a picture of like my stomach early on, like before 10 weeks. And people would think like, girl, you just bloated, it's gonna go down. I'm like, shoot. And then like I'll see people now that are due in March, and I'm either the same size as them or bigger. But I also think it's because I have a short torso, because I'm really not that big. I don't feel huge, but I have gained some weight. Anxiety, I talked about it. I'm always anxious, even now. Even with me being able to feel my baby and like actively feel her moving around, I still have anxiety. But I feel like that's just gonna stay that way. I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. The hardest mental challenge has been just trying to prepare my life for a baby, because like this is a huge responsibility, and my life is gonna change. Like everything in my life is changing, and it's like very quick. Like you're pregnant for 10 months. I know people say 9 months, but really 40 weeks is 10 months. Pregnant for 10 months, and I had so much to figure out. Like I had issues with my insurance, then I had, well, housing. I'm moving, so I'm not gonna really dive too much into that. I'll do a separate video about moving and everything and prepping for the baby to come. But like actively planning stuff, finding a hospital to have the baby in my new city. It's just been a lot of things that I've had to do, and a lot more things that have to be done. So it's just like, I don't know, it's a lot on me. And then also like throughout my pregnancy, I have felt like I had definitely had a good support system, but the support that I was expecting from a lot of people, felt like I wasn't getting, and that was a big thing for me. But I moved on, and honestly don't care anymore, because I have bigger fish to fry, bigger things to worry about. This baby is my only priority. I'm not gonna say my only, but my main priority right now. And you either down for the ride or you gotta go. The most beautiful part about my pregnancy so far, it's just been like actively seeing my body change, and feeling my baby. And I also bought a Doppler from, I think I bought it from TikTok Shop. And I can listen to my baby's heartbeat. So it's very hard for me to find it. At the doctor's office, they just put it up there and they hear her heart. But I guess mine's just not as strong as theirs. But every time I do it, she kicks it. So it's like, okay, girl. Like if I don't feel her for a little while, I'm like, what you in there doing? And then she'll kick the thing immediately. That's been like the most beautiful thing. I'm just so excited, y'all. Now we can talk about baby and how I found out the gender and everything, because I did plan on doing a gender reveal, but I ended up not doing it. So I can talk about that and why I didn't do it. Let's read this. So as I said, I am currently 24 weeks in a few days. How I found out the gender, because I didn't post a video of me and my boyfriend finding out. So I can insert a clip of us actually finding out the gender, because I did have him recording. But the lady, when she told us, she didn't have no energy or anything. So it was just like, she just like said it.
153. She's a girl. A girl?
Yeah. So I went to this place called Little Billy's, and I went to get a gender scan, and I think it probably was like maybe like 16 weeks, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember how far I was. But we went for my boyfriend's birthday, because at first we were gonna do a gender reveal, and we both wanted a boy really, really bad. But I feel like deep down I already knew that I wasn't having a boy, but we both wanted a boy. We wanted an intimate gender reveal, like we wanted something small anyways. The reason why we planned on even having one was for our family and our friends, not really for us. So yeah, we just was like, let's cancel. We sent invites out, everything. We were just like, let's just find out. And so we found out, and then we told our family. We still recorded a video and did a reveal for them, but yeah. Okay, y'all, so since we canceled the gender reveal, we still gonna do a reveal for everybody else. We just found out the gender, and we about to let y'all find out. 2, 1. We just wanted to have a moment to ourselves, so when we found out, we both were just like, y'all gonna see in the video. Like, we was just like, what? Because she was so like low when she said it. But with that being said, the question that everybody wants to know, like everybody's been asking, do we have a name for our baby? No, we don't. Well, we kind of do, but I'm not gonna tell y'all her name and then somebody take her name and I'm gonna be pissed. So nobody will really find out her name until we have her. I can talk about names that I liked that my boyfriend didn't like. Let me go to my names list. A name that my boyfriend liked that I hate is Camille. I don't know why he loves that name, but I don't like it, and that will not be my child's name. We both had like the name Seven, and we always said that we had a child, we would name him Seven, whether it was a boy or a girl. And we can't do that because my boyfriend named his dog that. So yeah. I really like the name Taelyn, Taelyn. But after I like thought about it, I was like, no, because that's like me combining my brother's names, because my brother's name is Tavis and Kaylin, so Taelyn, and I'm not doing that. No, I don't want my baby to be named after anybody, so that's another thing. Another name I liked, I love the name Kalia, Calia. My boyfriend didn't like it. I love the name Alani, but my niece's name is Zylani, so my daddy told me no, because they gonna basically have the same nickname. So what other name I like? I like the name Elle, like E-L-L-E, but my boyfriend wasn't one for that. Oh, I love the name Raelle, but I loved Raelle as a middle name. It's R-Y-E-L-L-E. If y'all don't know the TikTokers, Josh and Savannah Alexander, their daughter's name is Raella. And I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. But I like Raelle, so I was like, Raelle. The name I really, really love is Sayer. If y'all know Sorority, they used to do YouTube back in the day, but it's like 3 sisters. One of their names was Sayer, and I just loved that name since like high school, but he didn't like that name either. And honestly, I didn't like it once the time came. It's like you'll have a list of names and he don't like it when the time comes. Those are just a few names that we had like. And let's go back to my questions. What excites me most about meeting my baby? Me and my boyfriend, we're really, really excited to see who she's going to look like, because I genuinely think she's going to look like her daddy. Because, I think she's going to look like her daddy, But he thinks she's going to look like me, but she gonna be his complexion. That's what he said. Yeah, he thinks she gonna have my features. But I don't know, because we both have pretty strong genes, so we're super excited to see who she's gonna look like. I'm excited to watch her grow. Like, I just know she's gonna be a daddy's girl. I already told him, like, because he basically told me, like, this is baby. So I told him he gonna give me my son. Thank you. So nah, not right now. Any scares or unexpected moments? Y'all, actually, my very first appointment, I found out that my uterus isn't like a normal uterus, and they told me that I have a bicornuate uterus, which basically means that my uterus is heart shaped. So it's like this. It like has a septum down the middle, and so this is one horn, so this is the right horn, and then this is the left horn. And my baby, she's in the right horn, so she's in the right side of my uterus. But when they told me at the doctor, they didn't like tell me the risk, or they didn't tell me that I was high risk or anything. But I didn't know anything about it. So of course, when I came home, I researched it, and when I did my research, it had like that I was high risk. My doctor still says that I'm low risk. I ask at every appointment. I'm at risk for preterm labor, low birth weight, so my baby could be small, or she might not have room to grow full term, so I could have her early. I may not be able to deliver her naturally. I'll have to get a C-section. Pretty much it. But that scared me. So of course I was crying and stressing myself out and worrying, and then I didn't really have any update about it for 4 weeks, because I didn't go back to the doctor for 4 weeks. So that was like really traumatizing, I feel like. And it's still kind of like because the doctor really doesn't, they don't really say anything about it, but I guess because my pregnancy has been so smooth so far. But other people like that I've seen on TikTok that had the same uterus as me, they were having to get extra scans. I've only had my 2 scans at the doctor, but I have, honestly, like, my anxiety was so bad because of that. I would go get ultrasounds like every other week, a little bit at least, basically wasting money on ultrasounds, because I just need to make sure my baby okay and make sure her fluid and everything looks good. If the doctor's not checking, I need to check. So yeah, that was something that caught me off guard. But other than that, everything's been pretty smooth. Next we can talk about my preparation, or what I've done, or what I need to do. Have I started nesting? No, not at all, actually. But it's January. I'm due at the end of April. The reason our baby shower is actually in February. So like after that baby shower, we are gonna just go ahead and nest and get her stuff done, because I don't know if I'll become high risk later on in my pregnancy, and I don't want us to end up going into labor and she doesn't have anything prepped. So once I do my nesting and everything, I'll probably do a vlog on that, but I won't start nesting really until March. We're planning on going ahead and getting her furniture and stuff soon, so that'll already be done. But as far as like washing her clothes, organizing diapers, and doing all of that stuff, we're not gonna do that till after baby shower. Oh, something else I didn't talk about. I'm so tired. Like, I'm not extremely tired, like where I'm sitting here and I just fall asleep. But if I'm out from the morning, like say I'm out from 8 o'clock to 6, I'm done for the day. Like, I will go to sleep and sleep for the night. And that's that. I'm gonna look and see if I missed any questions, because people on Instagram ask me questions. Are you scared about giving birth? And what am I the most scared about other than giving birth? I'm not scared to give birth, because it's just like, I mean, she gotta come out, so it's no need for me to be scared. People always ask, are you ready? I don't have no choice. So it's like, well, I'm gonna say no for her. She gotta come out. Like, she has to come out. So it's like, I just try to like keep that mindset. What are you most afraid of besides giving birth? Really, I'm just nervous to see like how the transition is gonna go. I really do not want to go through postpartum depression, but I feel like from me doing research, a bunch of women go through it, even if they have the mindset that they don't want to go through it. Even if everything is good, when the baby comes home, they still go through it because of like hormones and everything. So I'm afraid of that, but hopefully everything's smooth sailing, and I hope that I can do right by my child. And yeah, try not to let myself be scared about a lot of things. I think that's pretty much it. that's a life update on my pregnancy, how things have been going. If y'all want pregnancy content or y'all have anything that y'all want from me, y'all can ask. Y'all can DM me, comment, whatever y'all want to do. Honestly, I'm open to all suggestions. Some things I will keep private, like my due date. I don't see myself just coming up here and just telling my due date, because I don't want people constantly saying like, oh, did she have her baby? Did she have a baby? Did she have a baby? But other than that, yeah, y'all know I'm pretty much open. Like on YouTube, I'm pretty much an open book. So if y'all want to know something, I'll tell y'all, unless it's just like too personal. But yeah, I thank everybody that has been supporting me so far, and I hope y'all enjoyed my life update and are excited to see how my life is going to change within this year. And yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on those post notifications so y'all can see when I post a new video, and share my video to everybody that you know. Okay, I'll see y'all in my next video, and yeah, bye.